You could say hi.
You're gonna break the camera.
I got the gloves on.
You want me to get my wrench kit for you?
Yeah.
I had a star wrench. I don't know how.
This is Sean Cass, the creator, and I'm going to tell you guys, if you guys ever do any car work, because I'm going to change the suspension here, so it's good to get some knee pads if you're going to use your knees to be on, or get like a foam pad. It's like this rectangle square pad, but these I use in HVAC. Might as well use them here too. And some gloves, especially for me. I'm diabetic, so I don't want, you know, grease up in my hands because I might get infections. But hey, these work, you know, $4 or $5 over at CVS. Check it out. Anyway, we're gonna be changing the suspension, which is, let's see, in here, which is this thing right here. Well, it's the upper arm on the suspension, and I'm gonna be changing that out today. So check it out here at Funtime. Give you a little heads up, maybe save you some money, or at least check it out. Yeah, so you know, if you're a mechanic, did you right? Peace. Pretty much, once you got some knee pads or foam underneath, you could, or towel or something, you put your knees on, you got this guard to pull off. See, there's a guard in here for the upper arm right here is what I'm gonna be taking out. This right here, all this, see these bolts I gotta pull off. Pretty much, it's pretty straightforward. These bolts right there I gotta pull off. But before pulling them off, you gotta mark it back there. You gotta mark it back there and back there on where the mounts are. But anyway, this thing's coming off and we're putting a new one on today because these ball joints are old and these are the original. This is a 2000, it's 2019 now. So, for fun, I decided to put a video together for you guys. So check it out. Got these kind of loosened up. He's loosened up. We got a lot to do, so we gotta make sure this guy comes here. I'm gonna check this lower ball joint. Look how it spins, guys, when you roll it forward and backward. But it rolls automatically. All right, guys, so this bolt's coming off, but before we pull this bolt off and this nut off, we got to put a brace underneath this whole assembly because this thing will fall down. This thing's gonna come down and we don't want it on your knee, so no one wants it on their knee, right? We'd rather put like a jack stand, which is put one of these guys under here. So I got, since it's too low, I'm gonna jack her up a little higher. Good? Is it high enough?
Yeah.
More? Good, perfect. That's good. Okay. Perfecto. This. Now we're good. Okay. Make sure I can kind of put these down the right way. So that was coming in, out like that, like Eric was saying. Yesterday, Eric did the other side for me. He was a nice guy, so we were both learning on it. But of course this goes in always the same way. Maybe not on the same side. So here's the left. Here's the right. Which this guy fell down, but it's pretty much in there like that and on the right. Like so, or whatever. But you're gonna pull this guy off and there it is.
Nice.
But makes me want to, you know.
Looks like a giant, like you took the wishbone off the truck.
Or the wishbone, huh?
Yeah.
Take a wish, take a wish.
Let's see who gets the bigger pigs.
Ding. It's just when you guys change these things, the alignment's gonna be off either way. Even if you do, like, good luck trying to be perfect, you know.
Well, yeah, and we don't have a.
That's why you always do an alignment after this.
We don't have a machine to realign it properly. So.
Yeah, you have to have a machine to align it, so you have to just use Groupon, guys. Use Groupon, it's a good deal. That's what I do. Now, I might have to look at that picture again. I can imagine where it needs to go, so I'm just gonna go ahead and have fun with it, okay? This goes on over here. Like shapes. We're gonna make sure that shape right there, which this side goes on the outside and that goes on the inside towards the threads of the bolt. Fits into like a little crevice, so this goes towards, like, you know, the outside. So the bolt's going pretty much out, and this nut's going in.
So the indent of the metal, the part that's pushing outward, that goes towards the center, not towards the outside.
Right towards the center of the tire.
Okay.
Pretty much. Right. And that's going in. I believe actually on this other side. Like this on this side. Okay. And then this is actually going. No. That's right. This goes this way. And this goes like in like that, pretty much. And make your alignment go a little like that, a little more. So if it's pushing left, right. But when you get an alignment, they fix it with the lasers and stuff. You can't do it by eye unless you have a string, and you do it with string. But
that's still not as accurate.
No. So might as well just get an alignment after this. But you know, it saves you a lot of money doing it this way. $65 it costed me, plus, like, you know, the part or whatever. So it was what, $100 maybe altogether, 120, 110. But if you got a shop to do it, I'm sure they would charge you that with labor. So if I had some punk rock music, which I think I will in a few minutes, this would be even more fun. The lower ball joint definitely needs grease, because that's where all the weight and all that stuff is. But
yeah.
Some of them do have spouts on the top.
Don't hit top directly, yeah.
Like there. Don't want to hit there.
Don't hit that, yeah. Hit that.
Want to hit the metal. It's kind of slipping in nice and slow. Slow and steady wins the race.
No, it still needs to go in a little more.
A little more, actually. Perfect.
Yep.
Perfect. Okay, we're gonna keep these hardwares.
Perfect.
Right in the box. Oh, shoot, it's this side. That's right. We're in this way.
Yep.
Doesn't really matter, but you know, just in case, everything kind of does matter. But